It all began with a call for help. A letter from Borgovia addressed to Van Helsing, the great monster slayer, my father. He doesn't take cases anymore, but I am a hunter too. So I set off on a journey with Lady Katarina, my remarkable companion. I'm an expert on the supernatural, and I seem to be drawn to it. Occasionally events get out of control, and then we have to leave in quite a hurry. Sometimes it's Katarina's fault. She can be quite reckless at times. Still, she always helps me save the day. And she also happens to be a ghost. My father rescued her from Borgovia, and she has been bound to serve our family ever since. Katarina often complains about it, but I think she really likes the thrill of the adventure. She is a charming soul, but she also has a darker side. Good. It comes in helpful when I'm in danger. Somewhere along the way, we slowly learned to work together. And finally, in the cold rain of Venice, we became a team. The last leg of the journey was by sea. Apart from the Kraken, the pirates, and the storms, it was mostly uneventful. I had time to ponder my mission. Once Borgovia was a dark place where monsters lived. Long ago, my father defeated the immortal kings, created a peace treaty, and entrusted the land to some enlightened individuals. What could have happened there? What could be even more frightening than the reign of monsters? The closer we drew to Borgovia, the more confusing the rumors became. The land behind the Thunderhead Mountains was wrapped in mystery. As our carriage approached the mountain pass, I had a sense of foreboding. It didn't really surprise me when I heard an explosion. The adventure has just begun.
And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome to Let's Play The Incredible Story of Van Helsing. And you may...
Shouldn't you help me out with this?
Please, they are just some ragged outlaws. See, it wasn't that difficult, was it?
So this is how they welcome folk around here.
Yes. Why? It is an ancient and venerable tradition.
And you may remember some parts of this game because, no, I haven't played it before, but it is from the same developers of Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, so I think some parts you may recognize in game mechanics. One of the difference, of course, in this game is that it is more like Diablo 3, and you have your inventory right here, which you actually do not have in Inquisitor Martyr, where you actually can't switch on the fly in the mission the inventory. So that is something a little bit different to keep in mind. I know this is an old game, I think it is from 2014, but I haven't featured it on my channel and wanted to do since quite a lot of time, actually since more than half a year, so here it is.
That was stupid.
I'm impressed, actually. They do have a sense of theatrics.
We could still fly over the chasm.
Really?
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget how human you are.
We should follow the normal pathway then.
And I actually do not know how good or bad this game is. That we will find out. At the first glance, I have to tell you, it feels cool. Because as you may know, I love Diablo 3 and I love action, roleplay things. So we can then decide between some skills, and I do not know what actually to do. So here is melee attack, but I think I'm going to go for, well, heals all players within its range. Heals player for 80 hit points. I would have taken that, that would be passive. So let's go with the Occult Hunter, and I'm going to go with Shoot. Obviously, it seems like you can even, you know, put those spells out and then put them somewhere else. That I think is quite neat. And here we have some, you know, I say body spells or body, you know, what's all related to our body. Dexterity determines how precise your hand-eye coordination is. A high dexterity value increases your range damage. Alright, I think I'm going for that. This increases bonus to your hit points. Well, we have 5 points available, so I'm going to put all of them right in there. In the end, the good thing is that we can put them again back and put them somewhere else. That is quite neat, I have to say. Alright, with that we will then go on and let's see what is going on. Quick look at the inventory. We could equip this one, which would increase our damage. We can increase can equip a new type of armor, which increases our character, and then we will now go on. That is of course going to be a regular thing that I'm going to, you know, take a look in the equipment. There you really have to get used to. But anyhow, that's just it. Alright, then, so the current enemies are just wolves, but that is okay. And what I realize right now, how your enemies here are actually exploding. Kinda looks like Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. So there you see that at some points of the game, I meant these explosions, some things these games have in common. That is what I meant in the beginning, that you may, you know, recognize similarities in those in both of them games. But I wanted, you know, to give the developers some love here as well and play this game. That is actually one, you know, just I wanted to play it anyhow. I even thought about playing it on the PlayStation 4, but then I, you know, just thought let's play out of it and put it on the channel for, you know, just as a new game. This game is right after I have finished Observer, and that is, if you have watched Observer, guys, then, well, I hope you enjoyed it.
With a bag full of treasure.
And I hope you are going to enjoy this game as well. So, the treasure goblin,
What's the matter with him?
He looked like he'd seen a ghost.
No, don't blame this on me. You started chasing him.
So there are treasure goblins as well, and there are even champions. That is neat to know, although we are a little bit in trouble right now.
Some healing potions would be nice.
Alright, we can equip healing portions. Our little ghost is dead. Alright, we have a level up. That is quite amazing. They dropped some cool loot, and for now the game makes quite a good impression, I have to say. When Katarina dies, she falls in a weakened state for a short time. While weakened, her passive skills still provide bonuses. A perk has become available. Click here to choose a perk for your character. Alright, let's take a look. Perks are special bonuses that are unlocked by meeting certain conditions, such as a specific ability, levels, or skill combinations. Alright, so we could choose between Berserker. When your anger reaches its absolute boiling point, it begins to manifest through attacks, plus 10% damage while at max range. Ghost Whisperer, you tend to attract incorporeal beings. Alright, that would correct. Your soul provides a strong anchor for Katarina in the world of the living, enabling her to recover from a weakened state more quickly. Alright. Natural Healer. You have a knack for healing spells, and even healing potions work better on you. Plus 2 levels to the arcane healing spell, plus 10% efficiency for potions, and I think that is where I will go, but there I'm by now not too certain about. Precise, you know, where it hurts the most, and you are not afraid to use this knowledge. The first attack has a 5% critical chance against every enemy. That's nice as well. You are one of the lucky ones who literally get a second chance to carry on for a very short time too, but we are not complaining here, are we? When you die, you merely become incorporeal for 4 seconds, but keep in mind that you only get the second chance every 3 minutes. And the collector, you've learned how to arrange your inventory more efficiently and thus become able to carry twice as much. Your hero receives an additional inventory page. That of course is quite nice as well, the plus inventory. Oh, where are the perks? Okay, first of all we have a level up. I'm putting it again here in the shooting ability, and I now go for the body in order to increase our HP, and I'm going with the natural healer ability. What I really think is nice that you can switch them on the fly during the game, and you do not have to wait to be in, you know, whatever, in a city or in your base. That is what I think is really neat. So these gloves doesn't bring us anything, as well as these boots. Alright, then we will just go on. So what I think is really nice that there are even champions.
And still no sign of it.
And that is quite nice. It feels, of course, a little bit like Diablo 3, but I think that is alright. That is the usual stuff. Sometimes, you know, there are 3 different sets of heroes you can take. A little bit, I already feel sad. I should have probably taken the close combat guy, but anyhow, that you actually never know before. Alright, we have found a new weapon. That should be quite nice, and that should increase our DPS. Yes, currently we are at 1488, and that brings us to 18. That is really nice. So that is amazing, amazing, amazing. And what I've seen, we have a new ring, so let's bring that on. And then we have a shrine and a treasure chest, so let's go for that. So basically now we are one-shotting the enemies. That is quite cool. Of course, our companion has a level up. We are going to take a little look into that in the next second. Alright, the guy is down, and I think with her I'm going to go into body, because, you know, as you have seen, it was she was killed off quite quickly. So she has melee DPS of 665. The thing is, let's see whether we can increase it even more. That one I'm going to take. I'm just looking at the damage. No, so, and then I'll do it like that, and currently equipped a magic rifle with a damage 7 to 12, and those both are the same. Alright, then we will go on. The only thing which I notice right now, which is a little bit different to, for example, I just can compare to Diablo 3 because of the similarities here, that I think Diablo had a little bit more of a open world feeling, that you could, you know, you were able to go to different... The maps were not linear, which are in here. And this is no, by the way, criticism the game.
Easy, lad. We're friends here.
They all say that, but I won't let in any dangerous fiends on my watch. No, sir.
How dare you? I'm going to tear you apart, and then I'll teach you some manners.
No, I didn't mean you, my lady. The undead nobility of Borgovia are always welcome to haunt here, but you, with the Van Helsing hat, we don't like your sort here, with your weapons and bad manners.
I am a monster hunter.
Of course you are. Or you are just a troublemaker.
Oh, you don't have to worry about my servant. I keep him on a short leash.
Katerina.
Thank you, my lady. You can pass, and your manservant too.
We'll talk about this later.
Fine, don't even thank me.
Ah, they have a nice relationship, I like that. So, we are now entering the town. So, let's see what is going to happen there. So, there was the map. Alright, we are in the city. Bring up the map with the icon or by pressing F. It will help you better find your way around on larger levels. And we have to go there, I guess. But I will still go to take a look around. What we of course should do is first of all sell the stuff in our inventory. Merchants, you can sell items on merchant, to the merchant, right click on the item to drag or drag them to the merchant's inventory. You know, the usual stuff there. I will first of all going to sell all of that and those things as well. So we are now clear in...
Not drunk. I had a beautiful diamond. I gave it to the goat.
So we cleared our inventory and now I'm going to talk to our crest givers. First of all, I'm going to get the new one, I hope.
The hunter, at last.
And suddenly someone appreciates me.
Bah! They all forgot that monsters are dangerous. That's what peace does to you.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about Borgovia?
Talk to the alchemist, if you can. But the Romany travelers put a curse on him, so he can't speak anymore.
Oh, they love curses. It's nice to see that they are sticking to tradition.
Katerina, please. How can I help that poor man?
Go to the Romany tribe and ask them to remove the curse.
Alright, that we will do at one point. For now, we are going to, in this
Welcome,
episode...
stranger, my lady.
And a good day to you. We must get to Borgovia. The bridge has collapsed.
Then you need to talk to the village mayor, who knows the pathway through the forest.
And where do I find him?
He went out to investigate a wagon that got lost on the forest road with some valuables. He hasn't returned yet.
It's never that easy, my dear Van Helsing.
Alright, quest complete, find a village. The bridge has collapsed, so we must find another way to Borgovia. Lady Katerina suggests that we should follow the mountain path that might lead to the village. Alright, some HP we received. And guys, that will bring us to the end of the first episode. And well, I think we have a good game here, where we at least play the story through. And if you have enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the game, if you have played the game, then leave me a comment. For now, I really thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And well, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.